Welcome to Growth Stacking, where we teach you how to implement small changes that can have a dramatic impact on your revenue over time. And today, our topic is don't sleep on video. So today we're going to talk about video. You know why we're talking about video? It's because we're fighting for attention in inboxes and on LinkedIn and in cold calls, but our response rates are not going up. They're going down. As a matter of fact, websites visits across the board are dropping. Google searches are dropping. The world we live in is changing. But you know what? People are spending a lot of time on video. As a matter of fact, they're watching 17 hours a week online, according to the Social Shepherd. And do you realize that video posts on social media platforms get around 10 times more engagement than text ones? So the next few minutes we're going to dive in and talk about why adding video into your marketing campaigns is really table stakes now, and how you can get started without a big studio or a six-figure budget. So let's dive in. So why is video now non-optional? Well, we've seen a dramatic shift to video content over the last several years, where we're consuming, as we talked about a few minutes ago, 17 hours of online video content per week. And a huge chunk of that is coming from TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Reels. That's from Artiverse. And your buyers are not different. If they're scrolling on LinkedIn, which they are, they're already consuming video, including your competitors' content. So what do we need to equip our SDRs with? We need to make sure that they're showing up with relevant content too. So you're winning over the mind share of your consumers before you even have an initial conversation with them. So let's talk about business outcomes. What does video actually move the needle on? We already mentioned some of the engagement metrics on how video is proving to have 10 times the level of engagement as text-based posts, which means you have the power to reach a lot more people and keep their engagement for a lot longer using video content. Let's talk about lead generation. Surveys show a strong majority of video marketers see video as a key contributor to the lead volume and quality because it pre-educates and it pre-qualifies prospects. It's from the Social Shepherd. Let's talk about pipeline velocity and close rates. Video demos and explainers help prospects see the solution, which reduces the back and forth and it shortens sales cycles. Testimonials and case study videos give sales rep a trust asset that they can drop into email outreach instead of writing long ignored emails. And with the tools like HubSpot that we have today, every video that you produce can be a trackable asset inside your CRM, it can be logged, it can be scored, and it can be measured like any other marketing asset. So where does video fit in your buyer's journey? Well, short thought leadership clips, quick how-to tips, brand personality videos, distributed on LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, and even your email newsletters can drive the right type of traffic. On-demand webinars, product walkthroughs, in-depth how-to videos embedded on your landing pages, or to be used in your nurturing sequences. Deal-specific micro demos, personalized recap videos after a discovery call, and customer success or testimonial videos that can speak to your prospect's key objections. Delight videos, onboarding videos, feature tips, customer stories that drive adoption and expansion, or can help reduce your churn or making renewals easier. So what are some of the things that could be getting in the way for you implementing video in your marketing sales processes today? Well, the first one that we hear all the time is we don't have the time, we don't have the gear, and we don't have the budget to make it happen. Well, let's kind of break that down here for a second. For starters, the first wins are going to probably come from you recording a simple screen share on Zoom. That's an amazing way to get started. Or using a tool like Loom to record an explainer. It can be just a simple explainer. Or a simple talking head video where you just shoot a video with your phone and a decent mic that you can get off of Amazon for a few bucks. You know what? Authenticity often beats overproduced content, especially with our younger audiences, whose buyers really prefer real content but not as polished content. Another key objection that we often hear is that our team isn't good on camera. And the real secret sauce to that, you don't have to be fabulous on camera. What you have to be is excited about the content you're talking about. So if you're passionate about your product, your service, and the way it changes people's businesses, it changes people's lives, it doesn't have to be an Oscar-winning performance for that passion to come through on video. And that's the type of stuff that people connect with. So don't let that get in the way of producing content. Another question or fear that we hear folks talking about is, how do we know if video is actually working? And the great thing is, today, more than ever, everything can be tied to a key performance indicator. Watch time, click-through rate, top of funnel meeting booked rate, video enhanced cadences, opportunity creation, and close rates for video equipped deals. There's more ways than ever to track if video is working for your organization. So let's talk through a simple starting playbook for getting video working in your organization today. So step one is to pick one single problem in your marketing or sales funnel and design 2 or 3 videos just for that stage. Here's an example. So say you and your sales outreach make a number of cold calls every day. So you're going to leave a voicemail to probably 75–80% of those dials. After you leave that, if you have a simple video, you could follow up to that initial voicemail with an email with a specific video message in it, or you could send that via LinkedIn. That's just one example. Step 2 is using your existing tools. You know, if you have Zoom or Loom, which both of those, by the way, you can sign up for free trials or free accounts on, you can record quick personalized messages in just a couple clicks. If you want to get a little fancier, your smartphone, a tripod, and an external mic. An external mic is really important. Audio quality is really important in video. So I would definitely suggest investing in one of those. A simple setup, you can turn out some amazing video content. Step number 3, put those videos into your CRM. Add them to outreach sequences. Log those videos as activities. And just track some of those basic metrics like views, replies, meetings booked, deal progression. You know, you're not launching a YouTube channel today. You're just adding video to the sales and marketing motions that you run every single day. So what's holding you back? You know your buyers are already watching video. The only question is whether they're watching your video. So let's do this. We're going to put a link to my calendar in this video. Let's grab a 20-minute spot and let's talk through your sales pipeline. Let's talk about how we can design your first 2 to 3 videos that you can start to produce. The longer you wait to add video into your marketing sales process, the more invisible you become in a feed that never stops scrolling. So just start with one stage, one problem, and one simple video, and let's get it done.